Welcome to the real worst card. Wee-woo. Attention! Now that I supposedly have your attention, I have an announcement to make. Over on twitch.tv at WavyGravy, I don't know how to spell that, I'll put it up on screen. I'm going to be playing a lot of games against the AI, because I come back from this road trip and suddenly, whoa, I have 3 times the subscribers I did. So that's going to be around 280 games as of right now, but you know, I'll just take my subscribers, divide it by 10, and then that's how many games in a row I'll play against the AI. That would be very boring doing that by myself, so I would like to invite you to come to my stream, which is actually happening this weekend. Further information will be put up on screen and in the description, provided I remember to do that. So let's cask on. Like crack on, but it's a cask instead of cracking because this video. I apologize for my younger self, I cut him off. Let's go. So my second deck idea, you don't want to see my first, it was pretty bad. This second deck builds around the Caustic Cask's strengths. It's a 0 cost and attack, 1 health ephemeral unit. Now that may not sound very good, and that's because it's not. Unlike the Solari Stellacorn, this card is actually really bad. But if you know me at all, then you know that that won't stop me. Remember how I said this deck actually plays off the cask? I'm just calling it can from now on. Now you may be thinking to yourself, great, the can doesn't have any strengths. It's a can. To which I'd say, yeah, you're right. But there is one thing. It costs 0. The 0 cost unit can be used to activate hollowed so that you can have a hollowed attacker as well as Gwen attacking. It's pretty smart, if I do say so myself. Another thing worth mentioning is that the Caustic Can is actually a Piltover card, meaning I can use Mystic Shot. Pew pew pew. I'm playing against an Evelyn Lucian deck, which takes advantage of the husks dying, contributing to Lucian's level up, and then rallying. Now here, my opponent plays Salter, and then we all have to wait for this animation to finish. Yes, that includes you guys. No, I don't think I'm gonna cut that. Luckily for me, my opponent used their Furied Up Salter and their Furied Up Evelyn to take out my little guys, putting me at 4 hollow deaths, which serves to empower the Caustic Can in the future. Now, we are all wondering how a Cataclysm somehow found its way into my opponent's deck, but I got a gun. Or maybe because it's coming out of Ezreal's glove, it's a glun. Or it's like a gauntlet gun, which would be a gun. Wait, no, that doesn't work. What about a spear gun? Like a spun? Or maybe a gear. It's 6 in the morning, I'm losing it. Now here is where we really get to start seeing the strengths of the Caustic Can. Because it costs 0, I can play it at any time. Then I can use the attacking feature to attack with Hollowed on the left, and then Gwen gets the attack as well. And so, the combo begins. Here's the situation. I have a leveled Gwen, the enemy gets the 4th or 5th Fading Husk. I think it's the 4th. The 4th Fading Husk this game, and I'm on 13 health, but I can play a lifesteal unit, and I can play the Chief Mechanic Sevi. I don't know why she's here. She snuck into the deck to get a sip of the can. You think it tastes like melon Gatorade? Or maybe like lime Kool-Aid? Oh, why am I doing this now? I'm so thirsty and tired. My mind is actively drifting as I'm talking. Anyway, they attacked me. I'm on 3 health. My opponent foolishly plays the last card in their hand, which you should never do, by the way, in my experience. I'm not a very good player, but if you reveal that you have no cards in your hand, your opponent can just kind of do whatever they want. Now here, because I played the Chief Mechanist, I get 2 of these Use Cast Salesmen. I just kind of added them because I wanted more cans in the deck, but they basically count as cans. They're the same card. So I did some calculations, and this turn I actually win as long as he kills one of my units. One of my units has to die, not his, mine. I'll show you why just in a sec here. I want you to watch. Gwen died. Now, because Gwen died, I'm able to use the Use Cast Salesman, and it will summon 2 casks. And now I can use my Chief Mechanist Zevied one, and summon another cask with the other dude because there's space for the new cask. And that just wins me the game. Remember how I said I wasn't very good? Turns out I'm amazing at this game. I would like to take a brief moment to point out how stupid this card is. Okay, moment's over. This third deck is literally just burn. And somehow my younger, less experienced self from 10 minutes ago forgot to record the game, so this is no longer a commentary because I'm talking over it live. It's still a commentary. Shoot. So the Caustic Cask in this deck, you use Noxian Fervor, basically. It's just Noxian Fervor. You can think of the cask as like a cheap Legion Grenadier that has no stats. And the extra burn damage from the cask actually synergizes really well with Noxian burn cards. Ah, gun. This game, completely different without a Mystic Shot. Oh my gosh. Is it even worth shooting? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's always worth it. Killing something with 2 health with Mystic Shot is just a completely different feeling than killing something with 1 health with Mystic Shot. Australians be like, nah. That was the deadest joke I've ever said. I feel like doing the voiceover live, it's like different because it's like, it's hard to put this into words, but you know, you can actually see me being decent at the game, if that makes sense. No, okay, so I feel like your book character, right? I'm like a politician, but when I start playing the game, I start, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I just compared myself to a politician. Okay, here we go. So when I do the commentary in post, like when I'm editing, then I am the politician. I'm old, smart, and rich. If that's what a politician means. I shouldn't have used a politician. Really bad example. But when I'm on the field and I'm fighting this other dude, Hijack, I roll up my sleeves and then I reveal, oh hey, I used to be a professional boxer. And it'd be like, oh yeah, this old dog still got a few tricks. Or something like that. Yeah, you can probably tell I've been awake for, let's see, 26 hours. Oh my gosh, it's been a full day. And can you stop hitting my nexus? I believeth mine eyes deceiveth me. Did that just do 3 damage? Looks like this is gonna be a close game. 1 health. Okay, well, let's see what he's got. Ooh, we forgot about the monkey. Wait, how does this work? Oh, it's a draw. That's so funny. The one game I get a draw in my life, it's a Caustic Cask deck, and it's not even using the Caustic Cask. Wait, no. No. I want to see the draw screen. I've never seen it before. This next and final deck is very similar to a Sneezy Biggledust, Yordle and Arms, Lulu, and PNZ deck, except I've replaced Poros with the cans. Wait. I think the hallucinations are starting a little earlier than I remember. How is that thing alive? Yordle and Arms. Attack with everything to get the Caustic. No! Okay, I have to go to sleep now because my eyeballs hurt, but I'll be right back. 1 nap later, and future me is back. This game, I decide to keep my Boom Baboons despite knowing that they are now 2-1s for whatever reason. Round 1, my opponent plays Fizz, and I really regret not putting Group Shot in instead of Pokestick because, you know, it's really funny because no one ever expects the Group Shot. And if there is one deck that you would play Group Shot in, it would be this one. After playing Boom Baboon number 2, I'm in a pretty good position here. I can attack, and they are forced to trade with one of their better units. Instead, however, my opponent uses a Get Excited to summon a Flame Chompers out of hand and eliminate one of my Boom Baboons. Now, that's a play that my deck would make. I'm not really sure what he's doing at this point. The only reason Babbling Balladeers is anywhere close to my deck is because it's shiny. With this play, I've got a full board and 2 Caustic Cans in hand, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself. All I need to do now is just draw either a Yordle and Arms or a Sneezy Biggledust. I think there's like 6 total. No luck, so I just attack. After that combat resolved, my opponents and I basically just passed between each other for a little while. It was very peaceful. What's peaceful in English? Oh my gosh, what the heck? No, I didn't take a nap. I lied about the nap. I never slept. I watched YouTube for 2.5 hours. Anyway, my opponent is now on 7 health. In the Piltover and Zond industry, that's not a lot. Then my opponent hits me with another Get Excited. Tragic. Then he hits me with the Ruined Rex. Now, it's my turn. I opted to skip the Yordle and Arms because I didn't want him doing any weird shenanigans. Also, I didn't really feel fair because I top decked it. Anyway, watch this. I do like a clean victory with 0 cards in hand and a Zac Lethal. Who said Caustic Cask was a bad card?